25 signs you're fighting depression, not laziness. Hi everyone, please like, share, subscribe, and watch till the end. Picture this. You wake up feeling exhausted, your motivation is non-existent, and even the simplest tasks feel like climbing a mountain. Is it just a case of being lazy, or could something deeper be at play? This is where the journey of understanding begins. Because here's the truth, depression isn't just a fleeting case of the blues or an excuse to stay in bed longer. So if you've ever wondered if your feelings of lethargy, disinterest, and lack of motivation are more than just laziness, you're in the right place. Here are the 25 signs that could indicate you're fighting a battle against depression, not merely struggling with laziness. Sign 1, persistent lack of energy. At times, feeling drained and fatigued can be chalked up to a late night or a busy day. However, the difference between genuine fatigue and mere laziness lies in their origins. Genuine fatigue stems from physical or mental exertion, and a good night's sleep or rest usually remedies it. Laziness, on the other hand, often arises from a lack of motivation or a desire to avoid effort. Depression can zap your energy, leaving you feeling like you're carrying an invisible weight. Simple tasks that were once second nature become monumental challenges. Getting out of bed, showering, or even mustering the energy to interact with others can feel like climbing a mountain. This persistent lack of energy in depression is not a reflection of laziness. It's a manifestation of the emotional and physiological turmoil within. Sign 2, loss of interest. Activities that once brought joy, excitement, and fulfillment might suddenly lose their appeal. It's not a matter of mere preference. It's a loss of the emotional connection that once made these activities meaningful. Hobbies, social outings, and passions that used to light up your world might now feel like distant memories. Sign 3, difficulty concentrating. The weight of depression can make even the simplest tasks feel like mental gymnastics. It affects your ability to process information, make decisions, and sustain attention. Imagine trying to read a book only to find yourself reading the same sentence repeatedly, unable to absorb its meaning. Tasks that used to be manageable suddenly require monumental effort. Holding conversations, completing work assignments, or even following a movie plotline can become arduous endeavors. Sign 4, feelings of hopelessness. Hopelessness in depression isn't a mere lack of enthusiasm, it's an emotional weight that feels insurmountable. It's as if a dark cloud hovers over any glimmer of positivity. Even achievements and successes seem trivial in the face of this suffocating emotion. The future appears bleak, and the idea of things ever getting better becomes a distant dream. It's a constant companion, whispering that nothing will change and that your efforts are futile. Sign 5, changes in appetite. Depression often has a profound impact on appetite. Some individuals might experience a loss of appetite, leading to weight loss. Food loses its appeal, and the act of eating becomes a chore. On the other hand, some might seek comfort in food, leading to overeating and potential weight gain. Food becomes a source of solace in an emotional storm. These appetite changes aren't about food choices, they're about emotional triggers. When depression is at play, the relationship with food becomes intertwined with complex emotions, comfort-seeking, or a lack of interest in self-care. Sign 6, weight fluctuations. Depression can trigger significant weight changes, often as a result of emotional coping mechanisms. Some individuals might lose weight due to a loss of appetite and reduced interest in eating. For others, food might provide temporary solace, leading to weight gain. They're tied to the psychological impact of depression. Sign 7, sleep issues. Depression and sleep disturbances often go hand in hand. Some individuals might struggle with insomnia, finding it nearly impossible to fall asleep or stay asleep. Others might experience hypersomnia, where sleep feels like an escape from the heaviness of emotions. Sleep becomes elusive, and when it does come, it might not offer the restorative effects it should. Sign 8, physical aches. Depression has a way of manifesting in physical symptoms, and those persistent aches aren't just a result of physical strain. These pains might feel like a weight on your shoulders, a tightness in your chest, or a general sense of discomfort throughout your body. They're not caused by physical overexertion, but rather the emotional turmoil that depression can induce. They're an expression of the mind-body connection, where emotional stress can trigger physical sensations. Sign 9, irritability. Irritability can often be a sign of an underlying emotional battle, and when it's coupled with other symptoms, it could point towards depression. When you're grappling with depression, even minor inconveniences can feel like major disruptions. The emotional turmoil within can manifest as irritability, causing you to snap at others or react disproportionately to everyday situations. Mood-related irritability arises from the emotional roller coaster of depression. It's not about being annoyed by external factors, but rather a reflection of the internal struggle. Sign 10, social withdrawal. Social withdrawal can be a symptom of depression, and it's different from simply avoiding social interactions. The thought of socializing might trigger anxiety or a sense of emptiness. It's not about avoiding people, it's about finding solace in solitude due to the emotional weight you carry. It's a manifestation of the emotional toll that depression can take on your desire and capacity for connection. Sign 11, negative self-talk. The negative thoughts that arise go beyond occasional self-doubt or critical reflections. They become a relentless inner dialogue that chips away at your self-worth. You might berate yourself for perceived failures, belittle your achievements, and constantly doubt your abilities. Negative self-talk in depression isn't a matter of berating yourself for not being productive. It's about viewing yourself through a distorted lens created by the emotional turmoil of depression. Sign 12, loss of motivation. Depression has a way of zapping motivation from even the simplest tasks. Activities that used to bring joy might now seem like insurmountable obstacles. Getting out of bed, pursuing hobbies, or even basic self-care can feel like monumental challenges. Consider this: you used to love painting, but now the thought of picking up a brush feels exhausting. Or you once thrived at work, but now even opening your email feels overwhelming. These struggles aren't due to laziness. They're the impact of depression, which wraps you in a cocoon of emotional fatigue. Sign 13, feelings of guilt. You might feel guilty for things you shouldn't, blame yourself for circumstances beyond your control, or carry a sense of unwarranted shame. It's crucial to clarify that these feelings of guilt go beyond feeling guilty for not being productive. Sign 14, lack of enjoyment. Depression has a way of robbing individuals of the ability to experience joy. Interactions that once brought happiness might now seem devoid of any positive emotion. Imagine this: you used to adore spending time with friends, but now social interactions leave you feeling empty. Or you once felt invigorated by nature walks, but now they evoke no emotional response. This isn't about mere preference, it's about an emotional barrier that depression erects. Sign 15, emotional numbness. Imagine trying to connect with a friend's news of success, yet feeling nothing. Or attending an event you once cherished, only to experience it as if from a distance. It's a struggle to feel emotions in their entirety. Sign 16, slow movement. Depression can indeed lead to slowed physical actions, and it's essential to emphasize that this is not a manifestation of laziness. It's a direct reflection of the condition's impact on both the mind and body. Depression can weigh on you like a heavy blanket, making even the simplest physical actions feel like an uphill battle. Sign 17, difficulty making decisions. The emotional turmoil clouds your judgment, making it challenging to weigh options and reach conclusions. Imagine this: choosing what to eat for lunch becomes a monumental task, or deciding whether to attend a social event feels like navigating a maze of uncertainty. Sign 18, increased sensitivity. In the context of depression, heightened sensitivity isn't simply about being emotionally fragile or lazy in handling emotions. Depression can intensify emotions, making even minor setbacks feel like major blows. Criticism might cut deeper, rejection might sting more, and negative feedback might feel like a personal attack. Imagine this: a constructive comment at work sends you into a spiral of self-doubt, or a minor disagreement with a friend leaves you emotionally shattered. It's not a matter of being overly sensitive, it's the emotional weight of depression magnifying your responses. Sign 19, crying spells. Depression can amplify emotions to a point where they overflow, leading to sudden and uncontrollable bouts of tears. It's not about being weak or overly emotional, it's a reflection of the internal battle you're facing. Sign 20, persistent sadness. It's a pervasive emotional state that colors your perception of the world. This sadness isn't tied to specific events. It's a cloud that hangs over every aspect of your life. Imagine this: waking up each day with a heavy heart, feeling a sense of emptiness that you can't shake. Persistent sadness in depression is a manifestation of the emotional battle you're facing. Sign 21, feeling worthless. You might feel like a burden to others, believe you're incapable of achieving anything meaningful, or even feel like you're undeserving of happiness. Imagine this: you constantly berate yourself for even minor perceived mistakes, or you believe that you're inherently flawed and undeserving of love and success. Sign 22, physical neglect. Depression can make even the simplest self-care tasks feel like insurmountable challenges. Basic hygiene, getting dressed, and taking care of your appearance might fall by the wayside. Imagine this: you used to take pride in your appearance, but now the idea of even combing your hair feels overwhelming. Sign 23, suicidal thoughts. Suicidal thoughts are a grave manifestation of the depth of emotional pain that depression can inflict. It's not a sign of laziness or seeking attention. It's an urgent cry for help that should never be taken lightly. Depression can lead to a sense of hopelessness so profound that the idea of ending the pain through suicide might seem like the only way out. These thoughts are the emotional turmoil that has reached a critical level. It's a call for immediate intervention and professional help. If you or someone you know is experiencing these thoughts, seek professional help immediately. Understand that this sign goes beyond the realm of depression. It's a signal of a crisis that requires immediate attention. Sign 24. Difficulty getting started. The thought of beginning a task might trigger anxiety or a feeling of being overwhelmed, making it difficult to even take the first step. Imagine this: you have an assignment due, but the thought of opening your laptop feels suffocating. Or you need to make a phone call, but dialing the number feels impossible. Sign 25. Loss of libido. Depression can affect your hormonal balance, mood, and overall well-being, leading to a loss of sexual desire. It's not a matter of being uninterested. It's a result of the emotional and physiological effects of the condition. Imagine this: you used to enjoy intimate moments, but now the thought of sexual activity feels distant and unappealing. It's not about lacking motivation or being indifferent. It's about the emotional weight that depression places on your ability to connect intimately. If you resonate with any of these signs, it's crucial to seek professional help. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. New video every day.